Okay, this is Decent We the People News. Alright, I never look straight forward. I always look around to be able to protect myself by any means necessary. Alright, I'm not an attorney. Don't care to be an attorney. Alright, you must become age majority to settle the matters on your own, or you must become an adult and have the attorneys do all the work for you. This is a learning video. Alright, quick version, 1933, we filed bankruptcy. 1938, we basically, after that, just like any bankruptcy deal, there has to be, what's that word I'm looking for? Something that the bank has to hold to be able to loan you money, right? Whether it's a house, whether it's a car, or whether it's $10,000. So when they file bankruptcy, they're using us as basically a title lien. Okay? So this right here is, well, as you can tell, Anti-Bribery Statement Act 1938, which helped become a corporation, a company. All right, we're going to go ahead and proceed forward because it's a long video.
Get straight through this right now and just without any further ado, this topic is about demanding for their anti-bribery statement. This is in regards in lieu of public officials, all public servants, which is public officials, cops, and all everybody, attorneys and judges, so-called judges, their magistrates. This is demanding for their anti-bribery statement. Most people may not know anything about this, but please do. Feel free to check my my knowledge and my due diligence and look this stuff up for yourself. As I brought to you a month ago, that last video of mine, tickets can be beat with intelligence, understanding on what to ask for. This goes together along with the Foreign Registration Statement Act of 1938. This goes together. It complements both. It complements the Foreign Registration Statement that you normally ask for in lieu of you getting tickets and things of that nature. Not only just that, the anti-bribery statement goes even further in lieu of mortgages, tickets, and so forth. All types of stuff in regards to being public officials are bribing each other to each other endeavors in order to be able to collect financial fees and extorting the people for money. So this is a very important video. So sit back, get your popcorn out, and enjoy this roller coaster right here. Again, this video right here complements a month ago. I shot the video tickets can be beat with intelligence, understanding on what to ask for in lieu of foreign registration statements of 1938. And I'm going to be dropping some facts now, especially in regards to trolls that get on my video that stated that foreign registration statement didn't say anything about attorneys are required to file any foreign registration statement. Well, clowns, I'm about to show you today that foreign registration statements is pursuant to attorneys, so-called judges. Yes, that's who it's referring to. And we all know, I'm pretty sure for those who know that these so-called courtrooms, I'm pretty sure we all know and have that common understanding. They're private corporations. And yes, they are foreign in nature. Every last one of them. Every last one of them. And today, I'm here to prove that fact. Okay, so we're going to just chop straight through this right now. Right now, we're going to just go straight on through this right here in lieu of the anti-bribery statements that people, they have no clue of these things right here. Here it is. Here it is right here. Because I don't make this stuff up. You can go look this stuff up yourself. See where it says anti-bribery and books and records provisions of the Foreign Corrupt Practice Act. Yes, these public officials are corrupt. They are corrupt. They do have statutes and codes that are governed for them. This stuff is not for us. It's for them. It was made for them and only for them and by them. Right here, it says Title 15, Commerce and Trade. Who's operating in commerce? Obviously, they are. Who's in these courtrooms using your good name and incorporating it as a corporation? They're trading with your good name. So it's commerce and trade. It says right here, Chapter B, 2B, Securities and Exchange. Now, anytime you're dealing with a mortgage, in lieu of a mortgage, tell me it's not a security. Tell me the note is not a security. They're dealing with the SEC, Securities and Exchange. That's right. It's called the Securities and Exchange. You ever heard of the SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission? Yes. Even with a ticket, you're dealing with Securities and Exchange Commission. Why? Because in lieu of a ticket on a county level, they'll give you a fine. In lieu of a ticket, on a state level, it hits its maturity. And they put that thing, once it mature, in an escrow account. It transfer into a bond, a security. Yes, this ain't nothing but slavery, fellas. So strap your boots on. We're going for this ride right here. But these are basically all the provisions right here in lieu of I want y'all to see if you can download this stuff, because a lot of people, they don't know anything about this stuff. That's why I'm bringing it to the people's attention with this stuff. This stuff, man, is all slavery that they're practicing. So please do download this stuff right here. Anti-bribery provisions. It's under the Foreign Corruptions Practice Act. The Foreign Corruptions Practice Act. So do pull that up right there. Just like it's called the Foreign Agent Registration Statement Act of 1933 that I had brought up last month in lieu of my video. So this stuff right here, this stuff is like serious. It's like very, very serious. But yeah, you can, and anyone can easily look this stuff up, man. They can look this stuff up. But without further ado, let me go back and take a glance at the Foreign Agent Registration Statement Act of 1938, because I want to address these trolls that constantly keep getting on my forum, talking about, oh, ain't no attorneys. It's not meant for no attorneys. It doesn't prove that. That's a lie. I'm about to show you that now. You see where it say Privacy Act statement? Okay, we're gonna read that right there. We're gonna read that right there. We're gonna read this. It says right here. It says the filing of this document is required for the Foreign Agent Registration Act of 1938 as amended, 22 USC 1611, for the purposes of registration under the Act and public disclosure, meaning you have the right to know. You have the right to know whether if who's who and the so-called who. Yes, they are foreigners, and I'm about to prove that. And it goes on to say, provisions of the information requested is mandatory. Let me blow that up so you fellas, ladies and gentlemen, can see this. Requested is mandatory. And failure to provide the information is subject to the penalties. Let me take that. To the penalties and enforcement provisions established in Section 8 of this Act. Every registration statement, short form registration statement, supplement statement, exhibit, amendment, copy, informational materials or other documents or information filed with the Attorney General under this Act is public record, open to public examination, inspection, and copying. You hear that? This is public information. Now, for all you trolls that continue to get on my forum or my page on YouTube talking about there is nothing there that's saying no attorneys has to file registration statements, and I'm gonna prove to you, yes they do. Yes they do, because it's talking in reference of them, of attorneys, judges. I'm gonna show you that right now, that it's referring to them. They're public officials. You ask anyone who knows in regarding to you don't have to even know law. It's just quite simple. Right here. Title 8, anyone can look this up. Title 8 USC 1481 stated, once an oath of office is taken, citizenship is relinquished. Do you know what that means? Relinquished mean it is given up. It is given up. You no longer have the citizenship status. I don't care what citizenship status you are under, but once you give an oath of office, now do you follow me, family? Once you give an oath of office, your citizenship is relinquished. Relinquished means you gave it up. You no longer have that status anymore. And it states right here, thus, you become a foreign agent, agency, or state. That means every public official. Now, don't attorneys take oaths of office? Yes, they do. Don't so-called judges take oath of office? Yes, they do. Judges are nothing but attorneys. We all know this. That's a fact. Now, it said that means every public office is a foreign state, including all political subdivisions, i.e. every single court is considered a separate foreign entity. So who are they talking about? They're talking about attorneys. They're talking about the courtrooms. Who works in the courtrooms? Who's an officer of the court? Attorneys. Who's an officer of the court besides just the attorneys? Magistrates, i.e. judges. Yes, now we're going to read on. Title 22, USC, Foreign Relations and Intercourse. Chapter 11 identifies all public officials. All public officials as foreign agents. Now, you trolls, you get on my page. Stay off my page before I block you. Stay off my page, please. For the record, stay off my page. If you understand this, you'll understand anything. You just read it for yourself. Go Google this. Title 22, USC, that's Foreign Relations and Intercourse. Chapter 11, go look it up for yourself. Identifies all public officials. Do you hear me? All of them. It didn't say some of them. It says all public officials as foreign agents. Why are they foreign agents? I'm going to tell you the reason why they're foreign agents, trolls. Because once again, if you go up to Title 8, USC 1481, stated, once you give an oath, you no longer operating in your natural status. You're a corporation now. You're a citizen of the Barristers Association, which is a private entity. Barristers, which is the Bar Association. It's a foreign corporation. So when you give your allegiance to a foreign corporation, guess what? You relinquish that status now. You're no longer a citizenship of any state, especially not even of the United States, first of all. you gave that status up. Thus, you become a foreign entity, agency, or state. Yes, you gave that status up. That means every public official is a foreign state, including all political subdivisions, i.e. every single court is considered a separate foreign entity. So once again, fellas, trolls, I prove my point. So don't get on my page talking that rhetoric, talking about it's not referring to attorneys. Of course it is. It's referring to prosecutors, judges. They are attorneys. You forget about that. District attorneys, they're attorneys. A judge, a magistrate, they're attorneys. I'm pretty sure we all recognize that. For the record, we all do. And we can go on even further. And again, I can prove to you that they all are corporations. Title 28, USC 3002, Section 15A. States that the United States is a federal corporation and not a government, including the judicial procedure section. Yes, family, we're dealing with corporations, courtrooms. They ain't nothing but firms, private firms. They're private firms, they're corporations, family. So all trolls, stay off my page crying. I proved my point right there, for the record. Now, I'm going to move forward on to getting back to the topic in lieu of what I wanted to basically talk about. The anti-bribery statements, family. All judges, because we're going to dig straight into this truth. All judges, i.e. all magistrates have to file what you call an anti-bribery statement. Now, I'm linking this with, again, a month ago, when I shot that video in lieu of tickets can be beat with intelligence, understanding on what to ask for. And I stated in that video, you have to start asking and demanding and requesting from the Attorney General as well as the Attorney General as well as the district attorney who's you're going up against in regards with that ticket that they gave you. You need to demand that they give you a copy of their foreign registration statement, foreign agent registration statement of 1938. Now, I'm going to take you once again back to the Privacy Act, where it stated, the Privacy Act right here, Privacy Act statement. These are statements that these foreigners are making in lieu of their nationality, who they really are. Because I just showed you that they gave that status up. They're foreigners. So if you're getting a ticket and you expose their court that you're not even a citizen, you're a foreigner. So therefore, i.e., you have no jurisdiction. Case dismissed. They don't want you to see their foreign registration statement so that you can get the case beat. That is why it's so vital to ask for their foreign registration statement. And upon this video, it's in lieu of, you could also demand for the anti-bribery statement. Once again, on the Privacy Act statement, it says the filing of this document is required for the Foreign Agent Registration Act of 1938. So, once again, when I shot that video, tickets can be beat with intelligence, understanding on what to ask for. Yes, you also can ask for a magistrate's, i.e. a so-called judges. You can ask for his anti-bribery statement. Now, free inhabitant, where you going at with this? This is where I'm going at with this. These so-called police, these cops, these policy enforcers are handing you presentments, tickets, right? Guess who's bribing them? Guess who's bribing them to hand you a ticket so that they can get bonuses? Yes. Guess who's bribing them? Again, anti-bribery. Anti-bribery. They're bribing these cops in lieu of how to make and create bonuses to giving out tickets. That's a bribe. That's part and parcel of a bribe. Yes, they're bribing mercenaries to give you tickets so they can make money. Yes, so they can create bonds. That's right, which states right here, securities that transform into escrow accounts. Yes, liability, debt instruments so that they can hold you liable to them. Yes, yes, I'm giving you clean facts, brothers, sisters, and I'm going to show you right here where I've done my own due diligence right here. And matter of fact, while we're at it, I'm going to bring this up as well. While we're at it, I'm going to bring this up. When they're giving you these tickets, family, when they're giving you these tickets, family, they operate in mail fraud, family. When they're giving you tickets, look, right here. Right here. They're giving you tickets. This is mail fraud, family. Look, 18 U.S.C. Code 1342. It's a fictitious name, family. Fictitious names or addresses. This is the same code. I'm going to show you right here. This is the same code. Right here, family. This is the same code right here. This is the same code right here. 18 U.S.C. Code Mail Fraud. That's the same code, family. 18 U.S.C. 13. If you can see it, 1342. 1342. It's right here. Fictitious name or address. This is the title, the statute, mail fraud. So I'm gonna go back there so we can take a look at that. See, 18 U.S.C. 1342. Same thing. It's mail fraud statute. When they're sending you tickets, family, because we're gonna talk about this, in a fictitious name, it's mail fraud. Now, I'm going to prove that to you as well. We're going to read this. It says right here, family, whoever for the purpose of conducting, promoting, or carrying on by means of the Postal Service any scheme or device mentioned in Section 1341 of this title or any other unlawful business. Now, you see where it says right here, Section 1341. Remember that section? Remember, because I'm about to bring this up to you after I drop this jewel on you in regards to mail fraud, this mail fraud statute. See where it says Section 1341, family. Says any scheme or device mentioned in Section 1341 of this title or any other unlawful business uses or assumes or requests to be addressed by any fictitious, false, or assumed titles, name or address, or name other than his own proper person, or takes or receives from any post office or authorized depository of mail matter, any letter, postal card, package, or other mail matters addressed to any such fictitious, false, or assumed title, name or address, or name other than his own proper name. Proper name means proper person. Not a fictitious entity, not a fictitious name. Shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 5 years or both. You see that, family? When they send court letters, yes, tickets. It could be even mortgages. I don't care what it is, family. I don't care what it is. Because I'm gonna bring another video up to show you, family, that this stuff does work, and I'm gonna prove to you that I've had cases thrown out by me using this code. Why? I addressed in my affidavit to the court when they correspond with me, it better be pursuant to Title 18 U.S.C. 1342 that speaks on fictitious names and addresses. Yes, family. They have to follow this statute, family. But guess what? They're breaking the law. Guess why? Because, family, you keep assuming and addressing the courts by way of a fictitious entity. Yes, I send them letters back. Yes, I send them back. Why? It smells fraud. They're breaking the law. Yes, and the reason why they're breaking the law because you're helping them breaking the law. So guess what? You're not even following the law either. You're helping them. That's why it carries no force or effect. Why? Because you're helping them breaking the law. You're helping them. You answering to the fictitious name, i.e. fictitious address. Because you don't live within the 10 by 10 square miles of D.C., which is nothing but the District of Columbia. You don't. You operate outside of that, which is Union States, which is you operating in the confines of the republic of each state, which is a republic. Yes, family. So yes, remember I told you this section 1341. Now, remember that title. Remember that code, because I'm about to bring it up right now. Remember that code right there. That code right there. Cause this stuff right here, you can't lie about this stuff right here. This stuff is serious. You can't lie about this stuff. This stuff is very, very serious. You can't lie about this stuff. But remember that code, because I'm about to bring it back up just to show you something here. Let me bring it up. Let me bring this down a little bit, family. Let me bring it up. Hold on, family. Let me bring this up a little bit so we can see this a little more. I'm hoping, family, you can see that. I hope you could, because on my end, I can, family. But, okay. This right here, family, this right here is the same document right here. The Foreign Corrupt Practice Act under the Anti-bribery provisions, family. This is it right here. This is their stuff, family. Here, the United States Department of Justice Fraud Section, Criminal Division. This is their official document. This is their location where you can file complaints in lieu of magistrates, judges, police is accepting bribes. They're accepting bribes from judges in lieu of tickets. Yes, family. It's just that we got to just learn, family, on what to ask for. Because a lot of us don't know how to write our documents in lieu of to be able to start, requesting on particulars. In lieu of judges has to have anti-bribery statements on file, just like they have to have foreign registration statements on file of what their status is in regards to what political allegiance are they working for. That's why it's called Foreign Registration Statement. And this is called Foreign Corruption Practice Act. We working and dealing with foreigners. Yes, and we don't even know it. They're domestic foreigners. They're trying to usurp jurisdiction over us in lieu of tickets, giving us tickets, knowing that they don't have jurisdiction, family. Do you understand? Now, we're going to read this a little bit so that I can get you to comprehend actually what is going on. This says right here, family, the 1988 Trade Act, yes, they're doing trading, family, in these courts. Yes, they're doing trading with what? With your name, your estate, your corporation, your person. Yes, they're doing business with your name. Here it is. The 1988 Trade Act directed the Attorney General to provide guidance concerning the Department of Justice enforcement policies with respect to the Foreign Corruptions Practice Act of 1977, FCPA, that's what it's called, 15 U.S.C. 78 DD 1. To the potential exporters and small businesses that are unable to obtain specialized counsel on issues related to the FCPA, which is the Foreign Corruptions Practice Act. The guidance is limited to the responses to requests under the Department of Justice Foreign Corruptions Practice Act opinion procedures described below at page 10. And to general explanations of compliance responsibilities and potential liabilities under the FCPA. This brochure constitutes the Department of Justice general explanation of FCPA. United States firms. I'm gonna read this again, family, because I want y'all I want y'all to understand who they're directing and annotating legalese in regards to when it says firms, who they're talking about when it says firms. It says right here, United States firms seeking to do business in foreign markets must be familiar with the FCPA, the Foreign Collections Practice Act. When it says United States firms seeking to do business, family, they're talking about courtrooms. Yes, family. Every courtroom that come in the name of a magistrate, it might say, for instance, Judge Whitehead's courtroom. That is not actually a courtroom, family. It's a firm. Yes, i.e., it's a commercial firm. They're doing business in the name of your trust. They're trading with your name. Yes. They're trading. They're doing business. They're doing, i.e., slavery, involuntary servitude with your name. Family, they are. It's legal, but it's not lawful. Everything that's legal is not always lawful. It's being guided. It's coming in the name of a color of law. They're trying to make you think it's law. It's not law, family. It's color of law. It's colorable. Simulacrum. They're simulating as if it's law, but in essence, it's not law at all. It's business that they're doing with you. Forced business. So it says right here, once again, United States firm, because I'm being redundant. You know, don't chew me out by being redundant, because I love to be redundant when I give videos, because a lot of people, they cry about, how come he keep repeating myself? Because I have to. Because you ignorant slaves has to get this and get knocked through your bloody head. Because you ignorant slaves can't continue to keep allowing yourself to be a slave. So I got